When ground troops call for help, they don't need a stealth bomber, they need a tank in the sky. Tough, reliable, and built to take punishment, the Sukhoi Su-25 Frogfoot is the Soviet answer to the American A-10 Warthog. It's not fast, but it is ferocious. This is the story of the Su-25, the jet that turned battlefields into firestorms. Section 1 Development and Purpose 040. Studio Microphone. The Su-25 was born from a need, close air support for ground forces. The Soviet military wanted a jet that could fly low and slow, survive heavy fire, and destroy tanks, armored vehicles, and fortifications. In 1968, the Soviet Air Force issued a requirement for such an aircraft. In 1975, the first prototype flew. By 1981, the Su-25 entered operational service. Its nickname in NATO was Frogfoot, but in Russia, it's affectionately called Grach, meaning rook, a bird that's smart, scrappy, and always in the fight. Section 2 Design and Features 140. Studio Microphone. The Su-25 was designed to survive hell. Every inch of it screams toughness. Engines. Twin Tumansky R195 turbojets. Not fast, but extremely reliable and easy to maintain in rough conditions. Speed. Around 950 km per hour, Mach 0.8 subsonic, but perfect for low-altitude strikes. Range. About 750 km on internal fuel. Armor. The cockpit is titanium armored, basically a flying bathtub that can resist 20 to 23 shells. Wings. Straight, low-mounted wings for low-speed stability and payload. Weapons payload. Up to 4,400 kilograms of weapons. Internal GSH 32-30mm cannon. Rocket pods S8, S13 Fab bombs, cluster munitions. Air-to-ground and limited air-to-air missiles like KH-25, KH-29, R-60. The Su-25 is rugged. It can land on dirt roads, operate from unprepared airfields, and keep flying with holes in its wings. Section 3 Combat History 330. Studio Microphone. The Su-25 has seen combat across continents for over 40 years. Let's look at some key conflicts. Soviet-Afghan War 1979-1989. Su-25s flew thousands of sorties in mountainous terrain, striking Mujahideen positions. They proved extremely durable, surviving ground fire and even Stinger missiles. Iran-Iraq War 1980s. Iraq used Su-25s to strike Iranian positions. They performed well, especially in low-altitude runs over trenches and armor columns. Gulf War 1991. Iraq's Su-25s tried to resist coalition forces. Some were destroyed in air combat, while others were buried or hidden to avoid destruction. Chechen Wars 1990s-2000s. Russia used Su-25s extensively in urban combat, providing CAS close air support in Grozny and mountainous terrain. 2008 Russo-Georgian War. Both Russia and Georgia used Su-25s. Russian aircraft faced losses to Georgian air defense, highlighting the danger of modern MANPADS. Syrian Civil War. Russia deployed Su-25s to support Assad's forces. The jet carried out precision bombing, rocket attacks, and anti-insurgency operations. Russia-Ukraine War 2014-present. Both Ukraine and Russia have used Su-25s. They've suffered losses but also proved their value in low-intensity close support missions. Section 4 Variants and Modern Upgrades 530. Studio Microphone. The Su-25 has evolved significantly since the Cold War. Key versions include Su-25 Original Basic Model, heavily armored, no radar. Su-25K, export version used by dozens of countries. Su-25 UB, two-seat trainer with full combat capability. Su-25T, Su-25TM, Su-39, enhanced anti-tank version with SHK VAL targeting system, night vision, and laser-guided weapons. Su-25 SM, SM-3, modernized Russian variants with GLONASS navigation, precision-guided weapon compatibility, improved EU systems, and digital cockpits. Studio Microphone countries have operated the Su-25, including Iraq. Some are upgraded, others are still flying in their original Cold War configuration. Section 6 Strengths and Weaknesses 740. Studio Microphone. Checkmark Strengths. Built like a flying tank. Excellent for close air support. Simple to maintain and repair. Great survivability under fire. Cheap compared to Western CAS aircraft. Crossmark weaknesses. Lacks modern sensors in older variants. No advanced radar. Vulnerable to modern air defenses. Subsonic and not stealthy. No beyond visual range capabilities. It's a workhorse, not a showpiece. It doesn't win airshows, it wins wars on the ground. Section 7 Legacy 840. Studio microphone. The Su-25 is not glamorous. It's not stealthy or high-tech. But for the infantry soldier under fire, it's a guardian angel made of steel. For over 4 decades, the Su-25 has fought in some of the world's toughest wars and survived, just like the soldiers it protects. And even today, in the age of drones and satellites, it still roars low and loud, defending the front lines. Outro 930. Studio microphone. The Su-25 Frogfoot is the Soviet Union's flying answer to ground war. It's the jet that doesn't need a runway or fancy radar, just a mission and a target. Whether over Afghanistan, Syria, or Ukraine, the Frogfoot proves again and again, toughness still matters. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into military aviation, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more legends of the sky.